No condom though. No condom though.
Hey.
Check.
No Condom Podcast.
Episode Tree 7.
Yeah. Trey 7. I don't know what I can really say about Trey 7. I could be like...
It's a 3 and a 7.
Treyway. Do you do... So, like, you know a 69? Is a 37 half of a 69?
37.5?
Yeah, 37.5.
All right, so 37 is
Like halfway through this episode.
So it's like halfway through this episode, it's like... where is a 37.5 exactly?
And is half
Hold
of
on.
69 just a blowjob or
Yeah, is it just oral sex for one person, or is it
So this whole conversation is a massive pause. This whole conversation is a massive pause.
Is it, though?
There were three guys talking about if we were part of the...
of a 69?
Of a 69.
But a 69 would be with a female, so I think you're the only one who needs the pause because you're the only one that assumed that for some reason there would be a dick in your mouth. Or at a 37.5, potentially near your mouth.
We were saying we were a 37.5. That's a pause.
Oh, okay. I'll give you a pause on that.
That's where I got that from. Like, I was like, that's a pause because we were saying we are the 37.
I'll give you a pause on that, I guess.
Okay.
But so it's September 12th.
Yo,
and
that's the thing. Some people say pause, but are the pauses approved?
This pause was approved by the LGBT community of Toronto.
Okay.
That's an approved pause. If they approve your pause,
right?
That's the best. Yeah. That's like getting a high appraisal on like a piece of jewelry or something. That's like, yo.
Like, do you think like Jim Jones watches the podcast? So when we say fax me that, like he's like, yo, I use that in the ad lib, and like, do you think like he would approve our fax me that?
I just put that a little closer to your mouth because I know you like hard
objects and
hard round tipped objects near your mouth.
I was still hearing my stuff pretty good, but yeah. So you think Jim Jones would approve our fax me that?
I don't know, but do you know what? I don't approve people using fax machine.
Right.
We already touched on that though.
Right.
But yo, today in history, you know, it's September 12th. You got birthdays, 1913, Jesse Owens, you know, run the track like Jesse Owens, right? 1944, the Love Maker, probably a reason why a lot of hip-hop people are here right now. Barry White was born.
Yo, Barry White. Yo, like people talk about like best voices in hip-hop. He might be one of the best voices in music.
Yeah, he might be.
Like people.
That's not even like, I don't know if I can refute that.
Yeah.
Like, I like to play devil's advocate.
But Barry White might be the best voices in music.
He's definitely up there. Shout out to Barry White.
He's top 5.
1967, a man was born who inspired all of us to just whip our penises out whenever we want. Can you guess?
Louis C.K.?
Yeah, that's exactly who. You read my notes. Ooh. All right. 1976, a rapper from one of the most inspirational hip-hop groups of all time was born.
76?
Yeah, and he was the most light-skinned in the group with the most high-pitched voice.
He was born in 76.
Yeah. These dudes brought harmonies to the game. No pun intended. Busy Bone. Hey. And then 1981, we got Jennifer Hudson. So September 12th. Also, before we move forward, in 1974, Haile Selassie disposed following military coup of Derg, ending a 58-year reign.
Jennifer Hudson.
Haile Selassie.
Jennifer Hudson.
That's Rastafarianism right there.
Is it?
Yeah, you don't know Haile Selassie? He's the Messiah for Rastafarianism.
Sorry, I was trying to come up with a joke with the last thing.
Put that hardness near your mouth. Pause.
I was trying to come up with a joke for the last thing, and but I lost it because we were going
Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah.
Could you like, if we go back like 300 years, am I allowed to hunt her beaver?
I think it was perfectly legal.
Like, because you know what I'm saying, right? Like beaver, like I want the vagina, but Hudson Bay Co. came here and exploited people for the beavers.
Right.
There's a connected link there. Like, I think maybe, like, just, like, out of respect to all my Aboriginal people, I should be able to go, like, you know, invade that beaver.
That's a fax me that for sure.
That's
Like,
a fax me that?
Facts, man.
Yeah,
All right.
I approve that. Fax me that.
All right. And to the people who think we're just crazy misogynistic, you know, we're just trying to get equal. You know what I'm saying?
And we're not saying you're saying you're gonna hunt that, but you're not saying you're gonna like
Well, I'm not going to exploit her pussy for 300 years and then shove it to the most non-agricultural parts of my country. No, I'm not going to do that to it because she's not going to live more than another 60 years top. Or let's be polite, like 80 years tops. So she doesn't even get that lifespan. But I think we should still be able to exploit the beaver of somebody with the last name Hudson.
Hashtag exploit the beaver.
Hashtag exploit the beaver. Justin Beaver. All right, but yo, let's just hit one last fact before we move on with the show.
Hold
All right.
Before we go on, we haven't even announced our guest.
Yes, we have C-Rack in the place to be.
Yeah.
He's been on
What's
past
up, everybody?
episodes with us. Shout out to the homie C-Rack. He's been holding down breaking records since day one. Before we were even breaking records, we were ICOM, and he was one of the original members. Like, he only rapped one verse ever. Like, once we linked, he rapped before that, but man, the guy's got bars. He's Toro's brother. Like, they're brothers with bars, and both of them are just like, nah, I don't rap.